What if HTTYD meets Game of Thrones? It begins with a storm, unlike any other. In the barbaric archipelago, Hiccup and Toothless are flying patrol when a swirling tear in the sky rips open. A magical rift, unstable and roaring, sucks them through before they can escape. On the other side lies a dark, new world, Westeros. The skies are heavy with smoke. Armies march beneath banners of lions, wolves, and dragons. And in the distance, another dragon roars. It is Drogon. Vast, black-scaled, wings like sails of fire. On his back sits Daenerys Stormborn, breaker of chains, her silver hair glinting in the sun. She sees the strange newcomer, Toothless, sleek, small, and lightning fast. At first, Drogon dives to attack, instinct flaring. But Toothless, faster and more agile, dodges with plasma blasts that crack the air. Neither dragon gains the upper hand. The riders finally rein them in. Hiccup shouting peace, and Daenerys demanding submission. Thus begins their uneasy first meeting. Daenerys sees dragons as tools of destiny, weapons to build a better world by fire. Hiccup sees dragons as equals, friends to be understood, not commanded. To her, Hiccup's bond with Toothless seems weak. To him, her dominance over Drogon seems cruel. But both sense they need each other. Rumors spread. A boy from another world with a dragon of lightning. Westeros, already boiling in war, cannot ignore this. Hiccup and Toothless are brought before Daenerys. At first, she treats him as another pawn, an odd ally with an unusual dragon. But when Toothless demonstrates the plasma blast, even Drogon flinches. For the first time, Daenerys sees a dragon not of her bloodline. Tyrion advises, perhaps this boy is no accident. Perhaps he is a weapon sent by fate. Daenerys considers using Hiccup in her conquest of Westeros. But Hiccup resists. He sees the suffering left behind by her conquests. Cities in ashes, terrified peasants. He argues that dragons should not be weapons of war. Daenerys counters, what good is a dragon if not to free the world through fire? To prove her point, Daenerys unleashes Drogon on a Lannister army. Fire consumes fields and men alike. Hiccup is horrified, but Toothless, loyal, mirrors his hesitation. Instead of attacking, Toothless dives to shield fleeing civilians with plasma blasts, hurting them to safety. The clash of philosophies becomes clear. Drogon represents domination. Toothless represents protection. Rumors spread of two dragon riders. Whispers say the gods have sent a rival to challenge Daenerys. Soon factions form, some lords bending to her fire, others whispering of the boy who rides the Night Fury. Inevitable conflict looms. The storm comes at storm's end. Daenerys marches her unsullied and Drogon against rebels who refuse her rule. Hiccup tries diplomacy, but when Drogon sets the fortress ablaze, he can no longer stand aside. Toothless takes to the sky. Drogon and Toothless circle, fire against plasma, brute force against agility. Their duel lights up the night. Drogon's size and power devastate, but Toothless's speed and precision keep him alive. Below, armies watch in awe. Two dragon riders, two visions of what dragons mean, clash in the skies of Westeros. At the height of the battle, Drogon pins Toothless, fire scorching the earth. But Hiccup leaps, risking his life, placing himself between dragon fire and civilians. Daenerys, shocked by such selflessness, hesitates. Drogon holds back at her command. For the first time, Daenerys sees another way. Power not through fear, but through trust. The battle ends not in death, but in truce. Daenerys spares the rebels. Hiccup convinces her to temper fire with mercy. Toothless and Drogon, though rivals, acknowledge one another. Hiccup has not conquered Westeros, nor changed Daenerys fully, but he has planted a seed, the idea that dragons can be more than weapons. In time, the rift reopens. Hiccup and Toothless return to their world, leaving Daenerys to her destiny. Yet stories spread of the boy with the Night Fury, the rider who challenged the Mother of Dragons, not with fire, but with compassion. In Westeros, that legend lingers, and in Berk, Hiccup carries with him the memory of a queen whose fire burned as bright as her sorrow. The two worlds touch only once, but the echoes remain in fire, lightning, and the fragile bond between rider and dragon.